B Park now for birdie from the back edge of the green, Jer.
Yeah, nearly 35 feet with the club she uses. Better than, well, better than any.
Oh, there you go. One under through the first 5 holes. Lizette Solas making the turn for birdie here at the par 5 18th. You can see the water that'll be in play here. And Lizette, who says her game is coming around. It's a Solheim Cup year, and she would dearly like to be a part of that scene again. Moving into a tie for 3rd at 2 under.
And you let me know back down the hill here, the highest part of the green.
First really got to, oh, what a great putt, know about Yelimino a couple of years ago when she played in Green Play, and she played with Sunghyun Park, previous champion of this event, and Sunghyun Park really gives you the confidence to keep going.
This is Sydney Clanton with her 3rd at the par 5. This will be interesting how PGA of America sets this up as the week goes on. Of course, that shot coming over water, a beauty there delivered by
Sand saves so far this season.
And as good as she putts, that's not the most impressive of her stats.
All right, there's one there. It came down to the putting when you look at the...
In the Philippines, be that trendsetter like Siri Putt was. Korea.
This is Nelly Corder at the 13th.
That was from a pretty good lie in the rough. She didn't love how she hit it, but it sure worked out okay.
Yeah, below the hole is key here. You cannot go over this green.
B Park's 3rd at this par 5.
Laid up into a good position here. Just one of her wedges in her hands. Nice looking line.
Well, the way she's been putting. Go to the 14th and the 2nd to this par 5 for Yelimino. Just 2 back, but that 5 under number's coming back at least 1 because of the problems that Kurtz Matson is having over at the 6th, and a good shot by the 9th in B Park.
No, left edge putt up the slope slightly.
Yep, that's almost a gimme.
Big surprise.
Yep. So in B Park continues. And that is back of the cup. Yelimino gets to 4 under, and that is going to be the sole lead of this. Beautiful shot from the bunker. And pays it off. And that was really impressive. From the fairway bunker out there, Nelly Corda makes birdie.
Second shot for Danny Holmquist. This is the final hole of the day. And we know the flag today at the back of the green. And Karen, we talked about how that can be tricky, but not for Danny Holmquist. Flew it all the way back there.
Sharks.
This is Yuka Shato for birdie. Yes, that's back
solid.
one over. Fighting her way back, Jerry.
Understandable if it gets elevated over this tee shot. Going with a 5 iron, she's left this right. Hopefully it's enough to clear the water. Oh, it hit this bricks.
Yeah.
I think that was lucky.
I've done that like 3 times this week.
I mean, it's better than the alternative of a Cena splash.
There's the whoop. Yeah, it's gone up a little bit, about 10, 15 beats per minute more.
The 4th for birdie. One of those dangerous par 3s, again, depending on where the hole location is. But Solas, beautifully done into a tie at the top.
Only 15 feet sloping away from her.
She's pretty good around the greens, though, isn't she? Isn't she? Right on cue, it goes in. First birdie of the day for Lydia Ko. So that's the place to miss it then. You just hit it in that left bunker.
Only if you're Lydia Ko.
And there you go. I don't think it moved an inch. So they had it read right. And Lexi Thompson picks up her first birdie since the 5th hole. There is your new solo leader of the championship at 4 under, the youngest player in the field.
This is Lizette Salas for a birdie at the par 5 5th. Playing in her 44th major championship. She's started a major with a round under.
That has not had a bogey, so, and she maintains that.
We mentioned it's a Solheim Cup year. She's played on the Solheim Cup team.
Had good sound to it.
Yeah, sounded solid, Kay. It's a little deep, but you got to make sure you get over the water.
You sure do. That's where you want to hit it. Maybe, obviously, a little shorter, closer to the hole beyond. Break. I think she'd do well to cozy it up there. Oh, this tracking nicely.
Oh, yeah.
How about that bonus putt?
Perfect speed, Kay. Just crept over. Charlie Hole just getting things started at the 10th. This for birdie. She's playing with Jessica Korda, as well as So Yeon Yu. So that is an illustrious threesome. And Charlie starts off with a birdie.
Asking for it to go. It's going to be a lengthy putt for Lizette, but better than going long here.
At the start here, her third. Hustling up to get a look at this one. She liked it. She might be able to get out of here with a par.
Of course, it's soft.
And she loves traditional tree-lined fairway courses.
Yeah, loves that one. 30 and 11. That's a good score today. That's only the 6th of the day. And Henderson, past champion, was back at the end of May. Ended up finishing tied for 5th then. Coming off a 6th place finish last week at the Maya LPGA Classic. Had not had a top 20 prior to that result.
One thing I do know from watching the golf so far today is that you can go out there and get to 5 under par, but it doesn't necessarily mean you'll stay there.
That everybody's going to shoot for. Lexi Thompson 7 back as she plays her third from 105 into 18. It was a good layup and it's a good third, so a chance for Lexi to get in at plus 173. We'll keep.
Birded the opening hole at number 10 and has holed another one there at 11. So Charlie, whose putting has at times become red hot.
Hit that like about a 10-footer. And it's past.
Oh, it's tracking.
It's in.
B Park. Showing off with a putter blade again. That is quite a finish to get into red figures.
Be proud of.
Yep.
Hasn't fallen out of the top 11 in the world rankings in 6 years.
Nice finish for Lexi. She's playing with a gold medalist from Rio in B Park.
This is Elena Sharp for birdie. Back down the hill.
See, literally, she was trying to play that just as a. Whoa!
She was trying to do exactly that.
Yes,
right?
she was. Quite well last week. Obviously, not to the same standard as her sister, but she's playing well. And if you come into a major championship with form, it takes some of the pressure away in your preparation during the
1 under, and we go to 9.
This is Mina Haragai for a round of 70, and it's a good way to finish. A player who won the California Women's Amateur at the age of 11, won it 3 years in a row. And there's her fiance Travis in the right direction with her putting. Troubled her a little bit earlier in the season, but getting better now, working so far. 2 birdies in the first 4 holes for Brooke Henderson.
The LPGA Tour benefiting her foundation.
Yep.
Austin Ernst second at 13.
Good pitch and wedge.
Oh, right on the flag.
Yeah.
Wonderful shot.
Perfect number for her there with a full pitch and wedge.
This is Jessica Korda for birdie. Uphill putt that we've seen a few times today. Get it there. Yeah, rattling it in. And we talked about Nelly Korda. You know, she's got so much natural talent. Oh, this looks just delightful. How about that? She didn't play pillar for birdie to get it to 2 under. Karen, I think she's starting to play a little better golf.
It's taken her a long time to get back into.
At the second to try to get to 2 under par. Charlie taking advantage of that par 5 second. Up and a nice position underneath the hole.
Well, this second hole has played the second easiest out there for the players so far.
To get to 3 under par, trying to...
For her visa, let's go to 4.
And Charlie Hull's turn. Abbreviated follow through there.
Yeah, just trying to hit the low one in there. Kind of how she plays golf, Jerry, too. Not slow.
Exactly. Love it. Ooh, looking good here.
This roll. Oh,
my goodness.
Charlie.
These last couple of weeks, we've seen her pile in some putts from some long distances.
So that bogey at 3 is sandwiched by birdies at 2 and 4. And Charlie.
Pretty good look here, just sliding ever so gently to the right.
Oh, yeah. A couple of really nice putts made there at the 4th.
She made a good putt earlier on there. A lot of trouble.
She's only 23 years of age as we now look at Ernst. Okay.
What a second.
Yeah, 219 front, 226, hole 7 wood as a club. Ooh, that is high, solid, and a great line just left of the hole.
Yeah, very nicely done, getting it to stop pretty quickly. 4 bogeys on the card.
Let's see if Fossey can make this. Oh yeah, to remain at 1 under par. Nice save from Maria. Remember, she went long with her second.
You go long on these greens. It's never an easy up and down.
With which to work. She's not using any of it. Oh,
Eagle.
pretty decent look from 40 feet here, down the hill, turning a little right.
Says she doesn't like going into a major championship.
Not much problem.
Okay, good up and down from the sand for Charlie. And she gets to 3 under par. It's kind of golf course that I think.
Yeah, great drive, a wonderful 7-wood approach, and you're rewarded with a simple little 2-putt birdie.
Yeah, good little battle right now between Korda and Hull. That could be something we see either in the Olympics or at the Solheim Cup.
Which is to pound the driver, be aggressive, take on shots.
This looks good.
Yes, it does.
That's probably one of the best
I
we've
think,
seen.
yeah, absolutely. And
She's got that power. Front 9, this is Austin Ernst for a birdie at the 5th. Talked about it earlier, a big week for Austin. Let's go to 16.
Maria Fossey on the tee, and Maria is staying with comedian Heather McMahon this week. McMahon is developing a sitcom based on her life for Peacock. One just misses the fairway. McMahon and her husband Jeff Daniels, not that Jeff Daniels, are members here at Atlanta Athletic Club. So how about that?
I mean, just tremendous footwork there. I mean, you can see the weight shift on the way back, and then as it starts to come through on the way through, and then she's up in the air through impact. I mean, such a powerful move these days, and Maria Fossey's clubs.
Let's see if Jessica Korda can get one step closer to the top spot.
One of the flatter looking putts you'll find, just slightly uphill.
Curl a little. Oh. Just stays outside.
Yes.
Looking good.
This is a pretty remarkable play from Maria, who had to rely on a sponsor invite.
From the right this distance, and that's
Without
what she's
a
trying to
tee.
do.
I don't think she's playing it right
No.
off the deck, he said.
Yeah,
Yep.
they banned the tees here too. Said to come down 2 yards left of it. That looks like where it's headed.
Yeah, good shot.
Wow.
Very good.
Second. Asking for it to go. Okay, it does a little bit. Let's see the short game prowess of Austin Ernst here at 6. Gives it to check. Lovely play.
Shot.
It's for her 6th birdie of the day. chance missed there for Charlie.
The centre of the green normally.
Now Fossey. A little too much borrow that time.
Club in your hand.
Jessica Korda on the tee at 8.
Not a fun tee shot. She'd like to just drop one right up there next to Charlie Hull's, but this is left and needs to get lucky. Oh, just carries.
Oh. Stays dry somehow.
So it's always better just to err on the side of taking a little bit more.
Yeah, that was exactly what they did. Now I feel like she's a player that feels comfortable in the winner's circle.
Tom, I think when you get that first win, the immediate response is, I want to prove to everybody it wasn't a fluke. I want to make it happen again quickly. And you immediately put a lot of pressure.
Divot on the practice swing, picks it cleanly on the real swing, just barely left.
What a shot. Wow. So you unused golf ball right there as well.
I've ever seen. Let's go to 8.
How about the list of those golf courses this championship has been played on? Amazing. Korda now for birdie. One goes awry. It's one of the great things about this KPMG Women's PGA Championship. They go to some courses with some horsepower, Karen.
They do, and Kerry Haig does such a fabulous job in setting these courses up. I mean, we see a great diversity in the leader.
And 2023, it's Bolter's roll. Good putt there. 2025, I'm going to go to the PGA Frisco, which is the new PGA. Maria has only made 1 cut in 8 starts this year. I think her star power getting her into the field here on a sponsor invite, because you'd have to say, if you look at her.
Second shot from Charlie Hull here at 8. Can she convert? Yeah. Not to within 1. Par 5. It starts right here. Shot following that golf ball, Karen, and that is well placed.
Wow.
Oh, just throw it all the way back.
Oh, that's just dead too.
And it's on the downslope by the looks of things there at the back of that bunker.
In the field that would, with a good drive up 18, be able to give it a go.
Okay.
That's huge.
A lot of green to work with there. This shot here at 9 for Charlie Hull, Tom.
No, this is tricky.
Ooh, that was so close to being perfect, but the only chance was to hit the flagstick.
Was she just on the downslope, or was it?
Yeah, it was. It was on the.
So this is a good day for Fossey.
Needs to slow down a touch. Just rolls by a little bit more than she would have preferred. Made a good pass at it, but looks like it'll be a 2 under par 70, and that's with 2 6s on the card. She made a double at the 3rd, and she bogeyed the par 5 12th. Get this in 2 under 70. It's a good start for Fossey.
Typically things can come unraveled for her. She'll have a bad hole and another one would follow. But she's kind of kept it all right in front of her. She kept persevering.
Get those fresh greens in the morning, turn right around after a nice round of golf. And
It's playing 530 yards. I mean, that's pretty good, but these players have to adapt to that, and they are really good with their wedges and their scoring clubs.
so In Ji Chun, just like Maria Fossey, 2 under par 70.
Now, from this distance, that flagstick can't help the ball go in the hole for a world-class putter.
Well, the way that Charlie plays, you might think it's quicker just to put the flag in before you putt, and then you just walk straight off the green.